Warm wishes. In this video, we can see the summary of the lesson on the rule of the road. Alfred George Gardner was a British journalist and author. He was a prolific essayist, and his style and subject matter made the English to call him a very civilized gentleman. On the Rule of the Road was included in one of Gardner's compilations titled Leaves in the Wind and was published under his pseudonym Alpha of the Plough. His essays address issues of day-to-day life. This essay deals with the rules of the road. It revolves around the theme of what constitutes the proper conduct of a civilized individual. It captures the very essence of civilization. It lies in the willingness of the individual to accept constraints for the benefit of the greater good. He emphasizes the necessity of certain constraints on individual if society is to function in a truly civilized manner. He says, liberty is not a personal affair only, but a social contract. A reasonable consideration for the rights or feelings of others is the foundation of social conduct. The author regrets that there are people who are much more conscious of the imperfections of others than of their own. Freedom cannot exist in vacuum. It must conform to a set of principles to ensure that one's liberties do not infringe on others. For example, freedom of speech is a liberty. If not used within limits, it may attract criticism. Gardiner speaks of the role of the police officer. If he does not act tyrannically, the traffic will be chaotic. He imposes constraints to make all enjoy liberty. Civilization can only exist when the public collectively accepts constraints on their freedom of action. A lady thought it was her liberty to walk down the middle of the street. Personal liberty is not more important than public liberty. Individual liberty should not affect the public liberty. The consideration for the rights of others is the foundation of social conduct. For example, freedom of speech is a liberty. If not used within limits, it may attract criticism. Gardiner speaks of the role of the police officer. If he does not act tyrannically, the traffic will be chaotic. He imposes constraints to make all enjoy liberty. Civilization can only exist when the public collectively accepts constraints on their freedom of action. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.